Good. Now we'll talk about the defensive part in this model of game that didn't exist, but in this model of game, more or less. The basic idea it is that, of course, when we don't have the ball, we want to be more compact. Then we are compact, compact. We don't have the ball. This number 4 compact, this number 2 compact. And here we have two players offensive. For me, the best way when the ball is out and so on, we set up like this: two, pam, pam, pam. This is the system, okay? In defense, we can say that we structure 4-2-3-1. Why this? Because this space for me is really important. The space front of the central back. Then, for example, when the ball is in the side, he cannot go alone because it's 1v1 situation. But number 3 cannot go as well because he need to cover the middle. Yes, that is the more important. Then it's number 6 that can go and help in this situation, and number 8 stay. Yes, if number 8 is here, then we have a big problem here. Then it's for this we need to have 2. When the ball is in the other side, it's number 2 that jump, it's number 8 that go, and it's number 6 that close, and it's number 4 that is here. Yeah, not so much after. For pressing, well, for pressing, what we are doing usually the other team they are 4. We will put 4-4-2 again in the opponent team. Usually, what we let them play, yes, we let them play, and then the first press is this number 9 that go. If they switch, then here is our little special press. That is the number 10 that press. Why the number 10? Because we think that if you are here, number 8, and one player from the middle come to you, usually you play to the side. That is what we want. Yeah. If it's the opponent, if the player from the side come to you, usually you don't play to the side. You play to the middle. That is what we don't want. Then it's for this number 10 jump is really important that he close the line of pass with the number 6, but at the same time it's really important that 7 come here and close. Yeah, and he close the side. Then when the ball goes to the side, then we press with all. We press with all. Yes, and we don't let them. Of course, we do like this, we do like this, we do like this. And even we have one player in cobertura here. We play with all. This is more or less what we want in defense. Yes? If they arrive to switch, then we position it again, we position it again, we position it again. And they switch, then it's pressing. And if the ball go to the side, directly, of course, he needs to go, and he needs to close, he needs to close. It's only what we wanted is if they play here and he drive, usually, of course, if he's so close, number 11, but they will play with number 3, usually we do like this. It's number 10 that press when he goes up and we close. Then if he pass to the 3, it's perfect. Then we are there to take the ball. Yes, this is more or less what we want to do in the press. Not so difficult, but really important. This kind of press, we cannot do it with a lot of meters. What this means? That the distance between the striker and the number 10 cannot be this one, because then this number 8 have a lot of time. When he start to run, he say yes, but he have a lot of time to think and put the ball in or switch or whatever. No, this number 9 is to be here. And they play. Oh, yes, he goes up. And now I start to press. And then when they change, when they switch, in the moment that he passes the ball, he needs to start to jump. And then when he receives the ball, I am close enough for don't let him think. number 11 and number 7 cover the side. Yes? This is the kind of pressure that we want to do and that we need to coordinate. It's a little bit complex, it's a little bit different, but for me, the wingers, if the winger jump, he needs to win the ball or do foul, because otherwise what usually happens is that he jumps, they play here, and come on, we are over. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players over for one bad jump, for one bad pressure. Yeah, it's better that he never jump, because if he don't jump, then you play with 10, yeah, don't worry, I am here. But if he jump to the press and they play with 10, we are over, eh? We are over. Then it's for this I like that this is this number 10 that jump. Why? The number 10 jump broken the line of pass in the middle, but if they arrive to play to the middle, epa, we have 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 players that they should not let them advance from the middle. Yeah? Not much more in defense. Of course, when the ball is here, everybody come. This player is the player that do cobertura. This player always front of the defense, and then these players don't let them win the back. A lot of communication here, yeah, but this should be the system. Yeah, this player number 9 needs to be a position between 11, but that he don't allow to pass to number 8 at the same time. Yes. If he come here, then they pass to number 8 and they broke everything. If he come here, they pass to number 11. Then he needs to take a position not so close to the ball, where he can try to close both pass of line, or at least that he have some doubts about switch. Yes? Then, super basic point is these 2 players front of the defense always. Always one of them needs to be front of the defense. What I like, the defense up. Why? Because it's, we cannot have a lot of space between the lines. Yeah, this is one of the basic concepts. The space between the lines cannot be so long, then we need to be compact. Why this? Because then we have a system of coberturas. That means that if they dribbling number 10, number 6 is really close. If they dribbling number 7, number 8 is really close. If they dribbling number 8, number 5 and 2 are really close to anticipate to win this ball. Also, if they play a long ball, we don't have a lot of distance between lines and it's easier to take this second ball. Then what cannot happen is this. This player press here, these players are here, this is super bad, okay? This is a lot of distance between the line, and you know what happens. This happens. They play with him, he jump, 1v1 situation, number 8 is really good, boom, go away. Then number 6 jump, 1v1 situation, he go front. Number 3 jump, 1v1 situation. Yeah, we have all the time 1v1 situation. In another way, if we are together, if we are compact like this, we need to be like a Roman exercise. If we are compact like this, for example, number 9 jump, yes, number 8 try to dribbling, but hey, number 10 is here, yes, and win the ball. And if he's dribbling number 10, that is quite impossible. Number 6 is close, is really close to win this ball. Always in a dribbling, the ball sometimes you lose the control of the ball most of the times. Then if you are close, if you have players close, you can win the ball you can win this ball. Yes, for this we need to be compact together and move together as a block. That's really important. After that, if you have a defender that they are quite fast, then go front. You can press more high up because then we are here, 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 here. The defense can be up. But what happened now? That we give a lot of space in our back and our defenders needs to be fast enough to go back. If you don't have fast defenders, it's better to stay in a medium block. This is a high up block, yeah, but depending on the characteristics of the players and depending on the characteristics of the players that press. If you have a good player that press, then go high up because they will never push up the ball because the strikers win the ball before or don't let them. But if you don't have this capacity, it's better to come here and wait them a little bit here until they arrive to this zone. Then when they arrive in this zone, then we start to press. Why? Because we don't broke the distance between the lines. Yes, this is the defensive concepts. Thank you so much. Hi everybody. Well, we will talk about the model of game in 11 aside. For me,